Hello, everybody. I don't even know how to introduce myself anymore. Welcome to my channel, Frankie's Tarot. This is your super chat on Monday. I can't believe it's Monday already. We just went through that full moon in Capricorn. And so I'm going to do a collective energy tarot reading first and then go through each zodiac sign. And we have a little bit of a list going on here. So I'm going to go by the list, though. So we have a few people on here. And depending on the next 30 minutes, I may put the closed sign up because I want to go lay on my couch and watch TV. I never do that. And I had this urge to just, I always work. I'm always doing things. And it's me, and Emma's here, and Rosie is here. And we have Angel Eyes Pilates at 4:30. All right, so I'm going to make sure I take my time, and I'm going to wait till 4:29 to do Angel's reading. All right, Angel, I'm only kidding. All right, so I don't know. Like yesterday, I really did. I told you guys I was going to go to the beach, and I've really been taking the Capricorn energy seriously. Pluto in Capricorn 2008 until now was a really big time in my life, and a lot happened. And during that time, I didn't understand a lot that was going on. And the past 7 years was really transformative for me and finding out who I was. But the past 3 years was really even more so transformative, finding out about what conditional and unconditional love is and what it really means. And so that was a really hard time. And I don't know if y'all can think back to 2008, what big happened to you. But in my own reflection, I didn't understand what hit me during 2008. I just had no idea that my life was going the way it was supposed to be going. And I had everything. I was just the way I am now. I had so much, and I was given and wanting everybody in my life a part of what I was going through. Wanted to share it with everybody, because that I just went through life like a fool. I was a fool energy, you know. I never had these like big ultimate dreams. I just lived life. That was my personality. And I would go through dark alleys, and then I would go through like amazing alleys, you know, and like I just took it as it came. And I was really hit with a huge tower moment in 2008. And I built a lot of stories from 2008 until now about how, you know, my life was and who I was. And I forgot who I really was. And so I think for a lot of us on this journey, you know, of course, the spiritual journey is trying to get ourselves back to our authentic selves. It's reclaiming all those parts of ourselves that we totally forgot who we were, who we are. You know, I became who everybody thought I was. Like I believed what people said. And I didn't understand projection. I didn't understand other people's wounds and how you play in other people's lives and how they want you to be a certain way. And then, you know, I didn't understand all the psychology behind it. I didn't understand all the dynamics. And it took me a long time. I'm always a day late and a dollar short. You know what I mean? I'm 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 always that person. It's like, oh, you know, and like everybody's like, duh. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so this full moon Capricorn really, I took it serious. I took last year's when we went back into Pluto and Capricorn. I was really devastated. I was really devastated because I thought that for some reason in my childlike mind, and you guys come to my channel because you know there's a big part of me that has this beautiful childlike mind mentality, that wants to believe, you know, wants to believe in the possibilities that life has. And for those of you that know my story or have seen or have heard my story, like, you know, it's I even step back and go, how do I still have this innocence? How do I still have this faith with some of the things I've gone through? And it's like, I do, and I want to. And this full moon, though, when Pluto went into, well, go back to Pluto and Capricorn, I was scared. Like, astrology scared me. I was like, I do not want to go back. I don't want to feel, I don't want to deal with those things that Capricorn, that Pluto Capricorn transit had to bring to me. I thought it was over. And I was like, we're going into Pluto and Aquarius. Yes, that means, and that's what my mind does. My mind's like, yes, but it's also intentions. And it's also part of the way we, even if you didn't believe in astrology and if you had mind power like this, you convince you. It's our thoughts and our beliefs and our feelings that create our reality. So I just was like, it's done, but it wasn't. And it was going back into Capricorn, and then it went back into Aquarius. Now went retrograde, and then it's going to go back into Capricorn just for a little bit more time. And I'm not afraid of it anymore. But this full moon in Capricorn, a lot of astrologers were talking about, is really the completion, the learn the last lessons. All the truths are going to be revealed. Everything is going to be shown to you. And like I kept saying in my readings all week long, I was like, we're going to have epiphanies, guys, because I want to manifest through my channel. I want to manifest for you guys. I want to keep us on this flow, this wave of fortune, no matter how hard and no matter how many people come to the channel and are like, oh, this is silly shit. I don't care. I want to keep us, with the influence I have, on the wave of fortune. And that's my goal. And so yesterday I had told you guys I was going to go to the ocean and I was going to cleanse for all of us. And I really did. And I want you guys to know that I went, it was like I was doing my own christening. And I was just closing, and I was calling out, and I was even some of your names and everything on this channel, and just like, let that chapter be. Let us all evolve. Let us all grow from this now, and let us close that chapter and move forward. And that's what I did. And that's what I did. And hi, Dark Wolf. What did you say? I was told now is the time for me to come out of the shadows and stand with my people and share my visions and understanding. And my people will understand what I speak. Of course they will. It's, you can look at it in that way, that very powerful way. But it's kind of like, even, it doesn't matter who you speak to. It's like me when I'm up here. I've told you guys before, I don't know if I'm sitting on a submarine somewhere and my body's just laying there and I'm in virtual reality and you guys are all bots and I'm just talking and I'm creating my own reality. But I am attracting in the people who are somewhat on the same path, same vibration, the same, moving towards the same thing. Your people will hear you. We all experience this life differently. We all have had different traumas. We all have had different experiences in our life. And we all have different personalities and different upbringings. And so some of us may speak more articulate. Some of us may be very wise, some of us may be very childlike. We all play certain parts we're meant to play. Our personalities are, certain ways for a reason, and we're meant to embrace it. We're meant to embrace that, and we attract the people by being authentic. And the more authentic and vulnerable we are, even if somebody doesn't like that about me, it teaches them something about themselves. And we're always healing and growing and evolving through situations that are challenging for us. Right? We're all playing the game we're all playing the game. So you say different levels, but I think it's all the same level. We just have different viewpoints. We're all doing the same thing, but we have different experiences that show us different viewpoints of everything. So it's our own level. It's our own. It doesn't mean you're over here, I'm up here, down here, down here. It's everybody is here. Everybody is here, but it's our interpretations that are creating our own dilemmas, our own suffering, our own every experience we have. Even when something traumatic happens, it's our own experience to it that is creating the experience we're having. Somebody else could go through something I went through and looked at it totally different than I did, and maybe they wouldn't have seen it as a challenge, and somebody else might have been like, oh, hell yeah, but we're all on the same level. We're just experiencing it through our own lens. So I didn't know where that was going to come from, but more compassion in the world. Yes. Hello, Safran. Haven't seen you in forever. So let's see what else I get here. I am going to make this a quick one today. I've had a lot. I have been transforming a lot. I've been doing a lot. I've been changing my life around a little bit, a lot. And hi. Let's see. All right. Endurance is the key to success. I love that, because no matter what, there's one thing, and I don't know if it's my Scorpio and Mars, but there's one thing: I won't stop. I'll keep going. I'll keep going and going and going until I find happiness and comfort and peace. And that is my manifestation. You know, the sound of music when she's up on the hill singing, right? Why can't we all just be like that? Why can't we all just leave each other alone and just be happy? But it's like we can't. Like it's like there's just this energy out there where it's like, you know, everybody's healing, everybody's on this path, everybody's doing these things, but yet we're still inflicting some sort of pain or frustration or aggravation onto somebody else when it's our own pain, when it's our own discord, our own discomfort, our own stories, our own things that we don't want to face, our own things we don't want to deal with. And then we take it out on another human being. And when we stop doing that, when we just stop, I have a card for that. When we just stop in the mist and just stop it. Could you just imagine if everybody just stopped for a second and took a look around and just was happy with each other, or would just let people be? We might have a sense of, you know, a better, strong sense of being, a strong sense of peace in this world. But there's always something to prove. There's always something to achieve, something to be better at. I can do this more. I can do this. Or this happened to me, or, you know, something. We just got to keep going and going and going. That's why the Five of Swords triggers me. The Five of Swords in the tarot, I can deal with the Eight of Swords for some reason. I can deal with the Ten of Swords. But the Five of Swords tells me you can change this. You can change this. The Five of Swords is people pointing fingers at each other. And in the fives, we can make the change in that moment. And we don't have to do all the others. We can stop and we can actually make the change in that moment. Put down our swords and stop. We can stop overthinking. We can stop. But when you're in the Five of Swords and you continue and continue and you continue and continue, you add more fuel to it. And then it gets to that Ten of Swords, that painful ending, where you just keep going and going and going, but never made any change. And you still got to that point. And during the Five of Swords, if you think back, what was the main intention, the motive? If you can think back to when you're arguing or screaming or yelling or pointing fingers at somebody, what are you really doing? Deep down inside, what do you want to achieve right in that moment? Because we're not achieving it with the way we're going about it. And the Five of Swords tells us that we can make that change in that moment to change the situation. We don't have to continue going. But if we don't learn the lesson in the Five of Swords, we're going to end up in the Ten of Swords energy. That's how I see it. We're just going to keep moving forward and we're going to keep carrying these things. We're not healing anything. And that's how I feel about this. The swords, the energy. And right now, this Jupiter and Gemini energy is all 8, 9, and 10 of Swords. So let's see what else I get. It just started, Hiromi, being human, and I'm just doing the collective real quick. Whatever comes through, I'm just channeling as it comes through. And then I'm going to do pull a card for each zodiac sign. And then we're going to go right into the super chats. All right. Be calm and keep going. I keep getting the same thing. It's like, go within and see what the real issue is. Go within and see what's really going on with you. not with the person or somebody else that we're trying to. That's what the triggering is all about, healing too. But we know that, you know, we are, the outside world is a reflection of what's going on with the inside world of us. And only we can be the change that we wish to see on the outside world. So going within right now and keeping calm and just keep going throughout all, you know, and the go back to the message I just said too. Stop. If things are not going in the direction you want it to, and you're just pulling your hair out, and you just keep trying to do something and prove something or get something or go, you're just adding fuel to the fire. Just stop and see what's really happening around you right now, and don't get sucked up into any drama that's going on. Right now, it's a time of release. It's a time of closing the past, 2008 to now, 14 years. Close that chapter. What patterns were you always in that you just do not want to be a part of anymore? I am like, there's so many things I just do not want to be a part of anymore. I will not be a part of it anymore. All right. You're either wanting to move towards peace and serenity, you're either wanting to move towards healing, or you don't. But quit attacking, demanding, name calling, gossiping, bullshitting. I mean, at what age are we all? I know the age group of most of the people come here. When are we going to stop doing that? Stop doing that. All right. So being calm and keep on going. Be the change that we wish to see in this world. Focus on ourselves. Stay in our own lane. Leave people alone. Let people heal and grow. If they don't want us, they don't want us. If they don't appreciate us, they don't appreciate us. If we need to question why, ask ourselves, is it true? Is this true? But is this really me? And if this isn't vibing with me, let it go. Leave it. Let it go. All right. Think it through. I'm getting more Gemini energy, and Gemini is like the 8, 9, and 10 of swords right now, I'm feeling. So really think it through, what's really going on in your head. The stories that you're creating for yourself right now, the things that you're worried about right now, the things that you're like getting so super, you know, intense over, you know, oh my God, but you know, is it going to turn out all right? I always think back to how many times in your life did you think you just weren't going to make it? How many times did you think something was just going to be the end of it all? And it wasn't. How many times was it and it turned out to be even better afterwards? So thinking things through. It's a pattern of ours to react to certain situations. But there's something inside of us, our heart of all hearts, that says, you've done this before. Why are you getting caught up in this again? But something pulls us to it, and it's a habit. It's a habit. It's that the same habits that we create when we want, you know, to eat when we're not hungry, to smoke when you don't want to smoke, to have a drink when you don't want to drink, to argue with somebody even though you're not in the mood to argue. There's a force that pulls you into this drama because it's a program and it's your comfort zone. But our job is to unplug from that and say, I'm not doing this again. It's a fake thing that has control over me, yet I want to feel like I have control over everything when I don't. A situation, a thought, a feeling, an illusion has more control over you than you have control. So your ego might be thinking you're controlling everything in your life. You're doing it. I need to find out. I need to do. No, it's not really you that's in charge. Your fears, your thoughts, and the illusion are in charge of you. When you stop and remain calm and don't react to all this stuff and don't get sucked into these beliefs and these thoughts, that's when you're really in control. Let me get 2 more cards, and then I'll go into Aries through Pisces. All right. Trust your instincts and follow your intuition, and have faith and choose optimism. Choose to think the best case scenario instead of the worst case scenario. So if something comes up for you right now and your immediate thought is, it's got to be bad, it's got to be this, they got to be this, they got to be that. I mean, first of all, if these people that you're thinking about are that bad, that your first immediate reaction is, it's got to be the worst case scenario, why do you want to be with them? Why do you want them in your life? If all they do is trigger these thoughts and it's got to be the worst case scenario, you realize you're calling in the worst case scenario. And that's where think it through. You love somebody, you're connected to somebody, you can't stop seeing somebody, you can't stop keeping an eye on somebody, you can't stop thinking about somebody. Are they really that bad? So why is this energy taking control of you? Why is this negative energy taking control of you? Why are these patterns? Why are these vicious thoughts or this anger, this resentment? That is something else that is deeply rooted. And that is within you. And that needs to be healed. Because every time you go to this person, that energy comes out and you direct it on that person. Maybe some of them have done something evil to you or something bad to you. And if that's the case, why do you want to keep investing in it? Why do you want to keep moving towards it? The sign is there. Direct yourself in another direction. Divine is trying to protect you, but some reason you want to keep going. And it's you don't have control. You're allowing the illusion that something else or somebody else or a feeling or something is going to make you better. And you're keeping yourself swimming in an energy of negativity. All right, so let me pull out cards for each zodiac sign, Aries through Pisces, and whatever spirit wants you to know about each zodiac sign. And we're looking at the next 7 days. Anything spirit wants you to know for the next 7 days. Aries, 10 of Cups. Focus on your happiness this week, the next 7 days. Focus on your end game. Focus on what brings you joy. Right? Focus on your soul family. Focus on calling in the people who really love you. Right? Focus on the blessings that are coming into your life. This is maybe a good time for you to really, really start formulating your true family. Right? The 10 of Cups does show a blessing coming your way when it comes to unity. So this week, you could be shown the light, shown signs and synchronicities on who is really on your team. Pay attention to who is showing up for you, who loves you. Let's see, Taurus. Hello, Natalia. A breakthrough coming your way, Taurus. 8 of Wands, all right? You're going to have to put your foot on the gas, right? So it seems like things might speed up for you this week, but I got spirit here saying go for it, all right? This is time. It's going to be exciting this week, all right? You may get a lot of communication. You may have a lot of movement. Passion is in the air. Things are getting exciting, all right? Break through any barriers that try to hold you back right now, all right? This is your time. This whole year has been your time. All right, now it really is. Anytime any insecurities pop up, anytime something shows up for you in your life, it's time to really hold the torch and pull through and say, I'm done with this, and break through to the other side. Gemini, you have the King of Wands. Stay focused, Gemini. I just got Mama Frankie on you. Stay focused, King of Wands. All right. you have this beautiful energy of being able to manifest exactly what you want, right? We all do, all right? But your card specifically, the next 7 days, King of Wands, all right? You're in charge. What do you want? Get it, go, all right? Step up. So which this means is focus on what's going to bring you to where you want to go and what benefits you, all right? Not any of the bullshit. Right, let go of anything that is not serving you this week. This full moon energy was a good time for you to see what was holding you back, and now release it and move forward with no regret. Cancer, 10 of Swords. All right, so this is a time for healing and letting go. All right, the 10 of Swords energy is, all right, you've been duped, you've been hurt, you know, you've trusted and you got burned. Right, or you get burned, or you keep getting burned, right? The 10 of Swords here, it's time for you to free yourself from this past and move forward. Liberate yourself from these thoughts, from people that you know instantly that you cannot trust. So it's like you keep inviting them in. You keep inviting them in and saying, all right, I'm going to give them another chance. I love them. I intuitively, I know it. You're a water sign. I'm a water sign. We feel, we love, we want to make things right. We think we can heal it. All right. But you know deep in your heart that when this happens to you, you automatically go, I knew it. I knew it. Right? It's time to sever ties with people and places and things and experiences that keep causing you pain and choose you. Leo, the World card. It's time to close a chapter. It's time to evolve. All right. It's time to move forward. A chapter of your life is closing. A hard time, maybe, or maybe a change of life. Maybe something is happening for you. The World card is saying something is coming to an end. It's time to close that chapter and open up to the new chapter, the new way. All right. This is your birth season and you have the World card. All right. You're shining right now. This is your solar return. This is where your soul speaks. This is where am I going next? All right, what do I need? Leave the past behind. Close the door. You're in a new program, fresh start, new character, put on a new uniform, and let's go. Virgo, 4 cups. All right, there's love around you. All right, but you're poking and pulling at things that are not, you're wanting something so fast and you're not seeing the love that is right there in front of you. And so you might be grabbing and grasping things that make you feel comfortable, but they never fulfill you. Right? It's time to reach for the real love in your life. It's time to open up and not pay attention to every single thing the way you want it. It has to be like this. It has to be, no, Virgo, I'm a Virgo rising, so I'm being a little harder on us right there, but it's got to be, love is here. Now embrace it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be exactly how we wrote it down. We have to show up and we have to open up our hearts and try love on first sight, because you have ultimate love around you. But the 4 of Cups is saying you still maybe let past relationships get to you, or you've kept yourself stuck in situations that you know you don't want to be in. You're not happy and you're hoping that it'll change. All right. And you're waiting for the next thing to happen or something better to make it better. No, this is time for you to let go and be real with yourself about what it is you want in love. Libra, the Magician card. The universe is here for you. The universe is here for you. The Magician card. Make it happen. All right. You have the Magician card. You have all the tools, all the potential right now to create. We just went through the Libra South Node. You've been doing a lot of healing. I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. It's time for you to create and bring in the relationship that you're looking for. All right. You're ready for it. You're so ready for it with the Magician card. Make it happen. Scorpio, the Devil in reverse. Release old stories and release toxic people. Stop getting caught up in the old way. All right. I just kind of gave you my story. It's time to let go. You're doing good. You're in a good energy. And it's even an energy where you may be able to even take yourself, stop focusing on yourself for once and focus on the people around you. We get bored too, you know, we're fixed too. We get bored too. And then all of a sudden we'll start thinking of everything, you know, but we don't. Everything's fine. When we put our energy on the outside and we start helping other people that may need help, we might realize that things that we think are a problem will disappear. But for us, it really is. It's time. The devil in reverse, Capricorn in reverse, that's letting go of Pluto. And that's letting go of anybody that's trying to come in to ruin your happiness. Let it go. Right? You're evolving. Sagittarius, Queen of Pentacles. You are stepping up, all right? Everything you touch turns to gold right now, right? So go for it. You're in a working mode. You're in the mode for your material possessions, your finances, looking good, feeling good. Whatever you want, you can have it. All right, this is about making yourself happy. This is about stepping up into a position of authority. All right, discipline is very important for you, but you have the Queen of Pentacles here. So everything that you want to manifest, things that you want to do, it's going to take work, but you have these fingers that everything you do and touch, everything you say, so have confidence that is going to turn to gold and you will be very successful. Capricorn, Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, let it go. You're losing sleep over shit that should not be bothering you anymore. Shame, guilt, regret, overthinking. You know, I need something so much, but it's like I don't know how to say enough's enough. I don't know how to give myself space. I don't know how to stop thinking, overwhelmed. You got to let it go. The Ten of Swords is a card to me that says you've already been down this road several times. You're thinking about way too many things. You're trying to figure out way too many things at once. Pick one and focus on one thing. All right. Out of your head. You're overwhelming yourself with anxiety and sleepless nights over old stories, over things that should not even heal. Forgiveness. Give yourself forgiveness. Show yourself some grace. Who cares? Who cares whatever you did in the past? Who cares what let it go. We all fuck up. Right? The Nine of Swords says that you're overthinking something way too much. And that noise in itself only moves. It can move to the Ten of Swords, which always leads to something that ends and we don't want it to. So clearing your mind and not overthinking things, not losing. Nothing is worth your beauty sleep. Aquarius, the Temperance card. All right, it's time to get your life in balance. All right, this is going to be Pluto. It's going to be your time right now. All right, the Temperance card tells me that divine is on your side. And I've been doing your readings lately and cracking up because I'm like, give me some Aquarian energy. And you guys are so misunderstood at times, unless somebody has Aquarian placements. But I know people who have Aquarian placements and they're like, I don't know what to do with it. All right. And it's like, so we're all really trying to tap into that energy collectively to understand it. And the Temperance card is showing me that you are being divinely guided. All right. You're, trust in the unfolding that's happening in your life. If things seem like they're out of balance, where are you focusing too much energy and not focusing on what's important? Are you ignoring what's important? Is your life wobbling? Are you feeling uncertain and unstable because you're trying to avoid something that you know needs to be taken care of? It's a time for your healing. And it's a time for you to bring your own life into balance here and keeping one foot on the ground here. Everything is, you're exactly where you're meant to be, and everything is unfolding exactly the way it's meant to. Pisces, we have the Chariot card. So Pisces, like, hell yeah. All right. Seems like smooth sailing for my Pisces. All right. Maybe you'll find yourself getting a little bit emotional, a little fishy, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it seems like the Chariot card is your spirit's pulling you this week, right? You're moving towards exactly where you need to go. Just hang on. All right. The Chariot card tells me that you may be one of the signs that really kind of, rides the wave. You're like, I'm chill. You got a bear in your hand on the surfboard. You're ready to go. All right. So where there's a will, there's a way. Nothing's stopping my Pisces. But the overall energy is the Sun card, which is showing me blessings coming in. And it's showing me that the Leo season, it is about having fun, expressing ourselves, being lighthearted, lightening up and having fun and bringing more of our inner child out, expressing ourselves in a more playful way and enjoying life a little bit instead of taking things so damn seriously. There's like every one of us human beings have the same BS to deal with. And we all think that we have it worse. We're all like, oh, my story, this is worse, this is worse. They got it bad. We don't know what another person's walking through. We need to lighten up and not take things so seriously. We all have different personalities and different ways of expressing ourselves. We're all just trying to make it through on this planet Earth, the school of planet Earth. The Sun card is showing, though, blessings coming our way. All right. Lighten up. Let people make jokes. Let us be funny. Let us have a good time. Let us bring back some happiness into what's going on, instead of always worrying and woe is me and panicking and thinking everybody's out to get us and all these other things. It's like, let's try and just let that go. Even try for 7 days, right? We're only doing a 7-day reading here. All right. So I don't know. That's what we are, free as an individual. Praise God. All right. Love it. It's all funny. Can you think back to times when you thought that it was just, I can think back when I thought it was the end of the world, when my mom sent me to school with a big pink fur jacket and I got picked on every day with it, but I look back now and it was funny as shit, but I got made fun of. All right, let's do this. So I am going to put up, I don't want to stay on too much longer. So I'm going to do answer the questions that I have, and then we're going to do that. All right. So I have Emma, Angel, Natalia, Tequila, Jenny, Crystal, him, and if anybody else came in the background, I will get you in order that you guys came through. All right. Yes, my weekend was good. Hello, Emma. I have weathered. I actually, I felt it more physically, I think, the full moon. I felt like, felt fatigued and inflamed more than anything. All right. All right, energy check for you and S's feelings towards you. Let's see what I get for cards. Should I stay or should I go now? What do you mean, Hiromi? All right, you got the 8 of coins. All right, staying focused and healing, doing your thing. I got the 9 of swords in reverse. So again, that message I was just saying about letting something go, not letting your head get to you, not overthinking things. All right, and I got the 2 of wands. All right, so your anticipation might be getting the best of you at times. Let that go. All right, the 2 of wands is showing me that there is movement happening here, and you may get contact sooner than you think. All right, doing your thing and not letting, and we got 3 of cups. So we're seeing the 2 of wands and the 3 of cups. All right, letting things go and just having a good time, hanging out with friends, doing your thing, and going, maybe traveling, making plans with your friends. All right, this could be also that you're on the timeline, you're manifesting in a reconciliation as well too, and there's still maybe an opportunity or an event coming your way that could bring you guys together again. All right, we have the 8 of coins here, so I do feel like focusing on work, friends, plans, getting things together, and just keeping your responsibilities in order. S's feelings towards you. There may be moments that you think about the situation. Try not to let it ruin the moments that you're in. All right, 8 of swords in reverse. You got the swords in reverse. You got the star card. You got the 6 of coins. And you got the 7 of swords, though. All right, so I am seeing that the star card is showing up, which is showing you guys are still thinking about each other. All right, don't give up. Don't lose faith on this connection. He still thinks about you. The 6 of coins is showing a very friendship, very caring, very respectful energy. It could be an offer coming your way. But in their intentions position is the 7 of Swords, and I have the 7 of Wands. So there is still the 7s showing up in the intentions position, which is saying still kind of holding back and keeping a wall up right now for some reason. And I have the Magician card showing up to clarify that, which is showing don't give up. I mean, if we're picking up on a little bit of a block, all right, don't let that hold you back with this connection, because we are getting the Star card and the 6 of Pentacles. All right, so there is a balance there. You guys still mutually care about each other, mutually think about each other. And the Magician card is saying to bring heaven down to earth. All right, don't give up on this connection. Why are they constantly showing up as the 7s? I have the 4 of Coins. All right, so he's still protecting his heart, but he's not letting go of the connection with the 4 of Coins. But he is showing up in the 7s position again. Yes, happy birthday, Leo. We're already in Leo season. Cancer lasted quite a bit. Right? All right, so let's see. With angel eye. Thank you, Emma. All right. Angel. Actions and feelings towards you. Yeah. I still am manifesting that you guys are going to meet up again. All right. What is the actions and feelings towards you? All right. I have the 6 of Coins, 6 of Pentacles. I have the 3 of Wands. And I have the 3 of Swords in reverse. All right. I don't feel like he wants to hurt you. He's not trying to hurt you. And I did read your email. I mean, your Instagram. You have the 6 of Pentacles and you have the 3 of Wands. So I see him putting in the effort, all right, to connect with you more, to get together with you more. I think the distance is actually the problem most, all right? Even if it's only an hour or two, it's still like, you know, I might say I want to go out tonight, but then 30 minutes from now, I'm on the couch and I'm not going to want to move, all right? And it doesn't mean that I don't care about you. It's just that I'm lazy, all right? I don't want to go somewhere. And the thing is, the 3 of Swords in reverse is he's not trying to hurt you. He's not trying to disappoint you, is what I'm getting. When I get the 9 of Swords, though, and I think you had that earlier. I'm not sure if it came up or something like that, but 9 of Swords has been coming up too. He does, you know, it does bother him, and it does create anxiety when it comes to the fact that he does want to give to this, but he can't always like be on call, I think is what I'm getting. And because he's not on call for you, he knows it bothers you and hurts you. And the more it bothers you, the more, this is like a child thing, Angel. Whenever my kids think that they're going to get mad if they haven't called me in forever, they'll take longer to call me because they think I'll be mad at them. So I've made sure to never get mad at them when they call me. I'm just like, hey, like nothing's ever happened. But what's going to happen is if he just isn't always on point, he's going to start building that kind of childish retreat where it's like, you know, it's going to stress him out so much that it's going to push him in a corner. All right. So I'm not getting the feeling that he wants to hurt you, but I am getting the feeling that it is stressing them out. It is stressing them out a little bit. Right. Thank you, Magic Cat. All right. So I see Natalia, but I do have a Valerie too that will come in. I'll put your name up here and put you on the list. All right. So Natalia, let's see what I pull for you. All right. So, all right. on best approach. Let's see. I love this idea, by the way, Natalia. I'm getting epiphanies sing at dawn, right? At dawn of a new day, right? Aha moment, awakening, a new direction and potential. So I'm seeing focus on the new direction and potential for, you know, the person who's passing and the life of the family members and what this person would want them to all be doing or remembering. So in a sense of doing a guided meditation for the people there to start focusing on what things they want to do with their life, that this person who's passed wishes that they could have done with their life, right? Because life is so short, but we don't want to say it that way. But if we draw people into a meditation about the potentials of their life, how, you know, how there's a new day, every day is a new day. It doesn't matter how old we are, how young, what disabilities we have or anything. We all have so much potential. And so if we all could change something in one moment, what would that be? In which direction would we go? If we knew we only had a moment's time to live, another day to live or two, what would be on our bucket list? So obviously you're going to think of kinder ways and more gentle ways to guide people into this, but where, if this was, they had one chance to change and go in a new direction, where would they go? And doing it in a way of calling this angel in to guide them to, for the loved ones to follow their fullest potential. What is their fullest potential? All right, is what I'm getting for that. Self-expression as well, and authentic selves. I'm getting the masks we wear. It's time to take off the masks that we're wearing. For what reason? So what mask did this person wear for their whole life? And then the moments when they were passing, what were their regrets? What were they hiding their entire time? And our job as a spiritual community, we're trying to tear off these masks and become our authentic self. So where in this moment can the people that you're speaking to take off at least one more, all right, or just to get closer to their authentic self? So I am getting more about self-expression and the masks we wear and why we wear them. All right. What to be aware of, what to be aware of here, and anything else coming through for you. What to be aware of. All right. So the Three of Coins in reverse. All right. So what to be aware of? There could be people there who don't have the same common goals. There could be disruption in the, there might not be everybody on the same page there. All right. And so there could be some, when I see the Three of Pentacles in reverse, there could be some moderate, compromise, right? So how can we deliver this in a way that is not so triggering, I guess is the word. All right. And I have the Five of Coins. We're also dealing with a lot of disappointment. We're dealing with a lot of lack mentality in some of the areas. And we're dealing with some, there's a lot of people there, obviously, that don't want to hear the things they don't want to hear. And I have the Six of Swords. So there is a lot around the grief of the moving on, the passing on too. All right. So I would just be careful of the triggering and knowing that there is some energy of lack coming in and disappointment. And there is a lot about moving on here. So there is going to be some of that sensitivity is what I'm getting. That's about all I can get from that. And the Seven of Cups here too. So I didn't get anything on love like you thought I would, but I'll see if I can pull one card for you. This is my friend Natalia, who always does the guided moon meditations for you guys. So So the lack mentality tells me that there are just people that might be maybe not quick to be like, oh, you know, to make change. I have the 10 of Swords showing up, and I have the Ace of Swords showing up for you around love. So I am seeing a new cycle here show up between you and your person. All right, so the 10 of Swords and the Ace of Swords is talking about a new beginning. You have the ones here showing up for you. And I have the 4 of Coins. I do see showing up, you guys haven't let go of each other, but I do see he's protective of his heart. All right. So there you go. Hopefully that helped you. All right, Keela. All right. Do you see RL in Aquarius reaching out for reconciliation? We've been in no contact for quite a few months. I'm a Leo. All right, let's see. No, Tracy, where did you send your question? If you can send it, I must have missed it, but if you could just post it again, I will pin it. All right. So, RL in Aquarius. Do I see RL reaching out to you? You're Leo. The Chariot card, and I got the 8 of Wands. So I do see communication coming in. Could come in faster than you think. I have the 2 of Coins. I have the 9 of Wands. So I do see he's pulling his hair out. He's got a lot going on in his life right now. All right. And the Queen of Wands, you in reverse. I do feel like you're intense. You may be getting frustrated, or there's some intense emotions, and it could be stressing him out. So he goes back and forth with whether or not to reach out to you or not. All right. You know, it's like there was an intensity between the two of you. All right. But I do feel like you guys will overcome this. It just might take a little bit of time with that 2 of Coins. I see the Hanged Man. The two of you don't see each other's perspective on things, and that can kind of stress this person out. 9 of Wands tells me, though, he's not giving up on the connection, all right, but he might be waiting for things to cool off. I don't know if you overreacted, or you overreact, or you get jealous or anything like that, or there's just kind of just very argumentative. I don't know, or what happened. And I'm not going to try and, you know, trigger you or pull you out. We all do certain things. All right. But for whatever reason, there seems to be stress between you two about not seeing each other's perspective. The Hanged Man is saying you're on a pause, and it's been a couple months here, but that doesn't mean it's over. The 2 of Pentacles is saying, you know, kind of going back and forth on whether or not he wants to come in just yet. The 9 of Wands says that it's just a setback. He will be back in. All right, you have the Chariot card, and you have the 8 of Wands, which is showing action coming in. And we have the 7 of Swords in reverse, which shows me a closure coming in. So maybe an apology or some kind of communication. All right, the Strength card in reverse, though, I'm getting the Leo energies here in reverse. It's about keeping your composure and not overreacting to a situation or the situation, and not stressing out so much about it. All right, because I do feel like that could have been what created, and now you're both stubborn energies, and an Aquarian might, you know, pull away and be quieter for a little bit longer. I feel like Aquarians can be more aloof and distant themselves a lot further than a Leo can. All right, so I hope that helps you. Let's see. We got Jenny. Jenny. All right. Wanted to get an energy check. Hello. Energy check on Virgo. Is he still interested in me? Romantically, is anything going to come from this? Let's see. Let's see. I love you, Crystal. All right, the Magician card. Anything's possible. You got the Two of Cups here. You got the Five of Coins, though, and we got the Eight of Wands showing up. All right, so I am seeing anything's possible, right? There is attraction there, and we got the Wheel of Fortune, all right, and the Five of Cups in reverse. So it is showing that you're going through ups and downs, ebbs and flows with this person, but there's still a chance here. There's passion there, there's communication, but the challenge is the Five of Pentacles, which is fear of rejection. Yes, Jennifer. When I saw Virgo, I knew it was you. I'm feeling like there's the Five of Pentacles is the challenge energy, though, and that is, you know, I believe things are not going to work out my way. I have an inner, deeper insecurity about things not working out, and the Two of Cups is showing that they think highly of you. They are romantically attracted to you. The Eight of Wands shows their actions towards you is passion, it's communication, it's things picking up pace. But the Five of Pentacles, I don't know what's going on there with this fear here or insecurities that show up, or rejection, or just struggling, right? They could be struggling. Are they struggling with certain things in their life? Because I see the Five of Cups in reverse shows you guys reconciling or coming back together. And I got the Eight of Coins. So I do see that they're just kind of focused. They're focused on whatever it is they're doing. They're focused on money or working or getting themselves together or healing. So things might not, maybe they feel like it's projected onto you, but it's really their own stuff that's going on, and you might be taking it personally. I mean, it's the only way I can kind of feel that. Yeah, that's him. Definitely, I clarified it with the Eight of Coins. But the Two of Cups and the Eight of Wands is saying there is passion there, but maybe it's not moving as fast at times as you want it to. And remember, I think you're kind of connecting to people, and I don't know if I'm wrong. I mean, you can tell me. It feels like you have your shit together and you're ready to go. And it seems like you may be connecting with people that have a lot more on their plate. And although you might be able to make everything better for everybody, like, oh, don't worry about that, I don't care about that, but other people do. And I think that that might be the only thing is you're ready for romance, you're ready for the commitment, and you're ready, and then he is just dealing with other things. Yeah, so there still is romance and passion there between the two of you. You'll have to let me know in membership, like, if you guys are like communicating. All right. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'll be on membership tomorrow around 3:30. Whenever I'm done with the individual signs, I will be on membership. So usually 3 or 3:30. But yeah, candy apples. You can Venmo me. I just put it up so that we can end sooner. Does Jay want to reconnect with me this year? There's a lot of questions here. Remember, guys, one question. All right, tarot can only answer one question. A card's gonna throw, all these questions are gonna throw me, my head all around the place. All right, so we're looking at this year. Will you reconnect with Jay? Let's just see his feelings. And if he's gonna reconnect with you, he's not gonna care about what anybody else thinks. That's all right. I have to be able to say it correctly in my head exactly, and then let the cards read. If I have too many questions, I'll be like, oh my God, is that answering that? Because it'll go in my head. All right, I've got the Six of Swords in reverse, so I do see them coming back around, but there is still a little bit of frustration or uncertainty there. All right, so they will come back around. And we got the Five of Wands in reverse, so it does seem like they do want to end some sort of conflict with you. So I am getting that. And I'm getting the Sun card. All right, so the Sun card can show reconciliation. And you're asking month, it could be August, July, August. I mean, it's Leo season. All right. And if you have the Sun card. So the Sun card shows that you guys do have an inner connection, a soul connection. And I do see the Six of Pentacles. So I do see that he cares about you, has respect for you. I am seeing you guys have a deep inner childlike connection, friendship, right? And there is romance there. So there is potential for romance to start up again, a new beginning. Six of Pentacles shows them bringing balance towards this connection and wanting to end some sort of dispute or conflict between the two of you guys. So I'm going to go with yes. I have the Moon in reverse, which says that they will reveal themselves. The truth will come in. All right, the King of Swords here. I don't know his sign. So I do see he's got his back turned a little bit. He is a little bit aloof right now, but he's still thinking his emotions. He still thinks about you and still has feelings for you. Hello, Goodman. Do you want a freebie? Do you want me to pull a card for you, Goodman? All right, let's see. He is a Scorpio. Well, the good news about a Scorpio is we don't forget our connections. We might be stubborn and we may not come back right away, but we don't forget our connections. I know you're just kidding, but I don't mind pulling a card for you. Guys, make sure you check out Goodman's mixes. All right, I got you, Candy. All right, I haven't reached out to my child mother in more than 40 days. If I reach out now, would she respond? Let's see. Does she need my help financially? Your son's B-day is next month. I've been staying silent to keep peace. All right. So if you reach out now, would she respond? Let's see. Well, the Four of Swords and the King of Wands. All right, let's see. It was in reverse, so, but it's not giving me a full-blown yes. So let's see. All right, let's see. Eight of Swords. There's still some stress there. And we got the Knight of Swords in reverse. I'm kind of getting an energy that she might be a little hesitant to respond. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. Does she need help financially? Yes. Five of Wands. But she may not want to let you know it. But I am getting the Sun card here. So your son's birthday next month, I would say that's when I would reach out. I wouldn't reach out now. I'd wait for your son's birthday. Because that is the card of a birthday, your son's birthday. I do feel like maybe she is struggling. She's having some inner conflict, but she's not going to let you know. And she may not respond right now. And if she does respond, you might not be happy with the conversation. So I would wait is what I'm getting. All right. The Eight of Swords and the Strength card in reverse is almost saying like you're out of fear. It could create discord or arguing. And these cards here is just saying kind of hold back a little bit. Hold back a little bit more. Keep your composure. Keep you cool. And then when it comes to his birthday, I would reach out. All right, the Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups in reverse. you know, the relationship. She may be having some relationship issues too. And it might, you know, with that being said, it could be because when you call, and if it's not about your son's birthday, it could create relationship issues that you're unaware of. Thank you. All right. So first I have Tracy. All right, I'm sorry. So first is Tracy, and then it goes Valerie. I'm going in order that they came through in here. All right. Cancer, feelings and intentions towards me. You're Libra. Did that make sense, him? I mean, you've got to do what you want to do. I'm just reading the cards and answering the questions with the cards that are coming out. You know, you've got to follow what you want to do, what you think is right. Okay. Yes, no medical or legal. It did make sense. Okay, good. Cancer's feelings and intentions towards me. You're a Libra. That was just it just came up at the end. Knight of Cups. Let's see. The Ace of Wands. So he does have feelings for you, and he does think about you, Ace of Wands. But the Seven of Coins, he's not sure if he wants to where he wants to go with this. But I have the Page of Swords. So I do see that you will receive communication from them. Be patient. All right, so there, it's like he's almost going back. He's thinking about his feelings, maybe whatever, you guys have taken some time. But it seems as though he does, the more time he takes, the more he thinks about how he feels about you. The Ace of Wands is showing maybe he keeps an eye or he's seeing what you're up to, but there is potential here for you guys to reignite and come together. The Seven of Coins, though, says he's still kind of uncertain about whether or not he wants to invest in not. Are we going to go in a new direction? Are we going to move forward? Or is this a waste of time? Page of Swords, though, shows he's thinking about what to say, but it does show communication of him coming through to communicate with you. And I've got the Queen of Coins. So I am seeing he's taking care of a lot of responsibilities too, or working, doing his thing. The relationship part was just something that came at the very end where the Two of Cups was in reverse. Like it could be that calling about the boy would be legit, but just calling now, she would take it as being more about the relationship, and it would cause discord with her in the relationship that she's in, which is probably why she wouldn't answer. Okay. Hello, Eden from Japan. All right. You're welcome. All right, let's see. Thank you, Valerie. What's coming towards you over the next couple weeks? All right. So let's look at love. Love and career over the next couple weeks. Oh, Ace of Swords. So good news. Eight of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. And the Sun card. All right, so when it comes to love, things may get passionate. They may get fun for a minute, and then they may slow down. And then they may pick back up. All right, the Sun card says just stay positive. Right? Sun card keeps wanting to come up no matter how much I shuffle. You have good news coming in when it comes to work too. All right, and the same thing might happen with work. Things might go fast 1 minute and then they might slow down 1 minute, right? But the Seven of Pentacles says stay focused and diligent because you are moving in a new direction. And if things slow down, it's just about rethinking things, regrouping, and, you know, also think about all the wins you've had. So when you first start back in career, you might be wanting things to go really fast, and they may at first, but the second something doesn't show up for you, you may immediately feel like, oh, it's not going to work out. And it is. The Seven of Pentacles just tells you to keep on mustering through, keep on working through it. You're moving in a new direction, and you will get to the Eight of Pentacles. So this does sound like a really good hell yes with that Sun card, all right? And I do see the same thing with romance, though, too. Romance may feel like, you know, your person pulls back a little bit, and then they, you know, it's just all about pause. When things slow down, just take a look at what's going on and then go in a new direction. Look at, you know, anything that pauses as a redirection. But it says stay positive here about the love situation too. Eight of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles just shows me a lot of push and pull, like or fast then slow, fast then slow. All right, so there's just riding this ebb and flow, ebb and flow. It's like your career and your love is mirroring each other. All right, but you got a big hell yes and a big good news with that Ace of Swords. All right, so hi, Savan. Is it Savan, right? I love that name. All right, let's see. And Natalia, I was doing that for a gift. You didn't have to send me anything. All right, let's see. So we did Valerie, and now we have, I just did Valerie, right? Yeah. Now we have Ingrid. All right, I love this. I started a small business. I love this. I love this. Tequila, I did yours in the beginning. I started a small business, Ingrid's dating events. I love this. I did 3 small speed dating events. Nice. I'm stuck in a rut, paused a few months because I want to do a different type of event. I have an event in mind, but don't know where to start or if I need assistance financially. What direction you see me going and if I am doing this myself financially. Well, or if I need assistance financially. I think the best thing to do is do it yourself financially. I wouldn't rely on anybody in this. And when you're doing this business, right, the first thing that comes to mind is you don't even really need a lot of money to do it. You just get a bunch of people going. It kind of reminds me of Tupperware parties. It kind of reminds me of like the yoga studios when we're all just getting together and we just go down to the beach to do a yoga retreat or something, or a yoga day, right? People build their businesses that way. It doesn't have to be too fancy. It's just you're trying to be the host of something and get things together. So until you are financially fit to invest in bigger dating things, try not to jump. I mean, this is just my advice intuitively. Jumping too far ahead. It's like I can see this vision, but I want to get to that vision too quickly. And then that's, you're taking the fun out of it if it doesn't turn out the way you want it to. So start by just building the little teeny things that don't cost much and build yourself up financially to get to that big one. You know what I'm saying? And do it all yourself. That's going to be the journey of this. That's going to be the most beautiful part about it, the most fun about it, and the most rewarding. All right, we got the 10 of Wands in reverse. You're trying to put too much on your plate at once. You don't want to make this stressful, too stressful. This is going to be fun. If you take on something that's too big in the beginning of your career and you put in too much financially and don't get back anything in return, you're going to give up sooner than you would. You're going to put yourself in a rut, and then you're not going to push towards it. You want to make little wins in the beginning. So don't put too many burdens on your plate right now. And I have the 3 of coins here. The 3 of coins is saying pull your resources together. All right. So if you ask for assistance, try, I guess the words I want to say is, because this is career advice and this is financial advice, I want to use the right words, but it's not so much, don't get yourself in debt by taking out or borrowing so much money from people so that you can build something big and have this big thing, but not really have the clients yet, right? It's about pulling your resources together. See if people have things that they can give you. See if people have a place you can rent for free or very little, you know, or things that you can find other resources from people that aren't going to cost you so much. There are always people that have things that I have things you need, you have things I need. People are always willing to help out and give. So I am seeing pull your resources that way. Find the free stuff, find the good stuff. All right. And then have fun and build this whole process up. Because I will say, if you try to, get everything so big and you make up this big, huge ceremony and you pay all this money for this shop or this warehouse or whatever you're doing, and then nobody shows up, it's going to put so much pressure on you. And then you're probably not going to want to do that again. All right, so build yourself up slow and steadily. Yeah, 4 swords in reverse. You don't want to overwhelm yourself. So take a step back and really think about, meditate on exactly what you really want to do. I have the 3 of wands here, which is talking about you got to do the work, stay positive, put the work in, and just, keep mustering forward, and your happiness will come to you. You'll reach the milestones when you're meant to reach them. But I am getting a lot about connecting to your community and connecting to ways to raise money or do things that won't be as expensive. I hope that helps. All right. All right. So I have candy apples, and I put my thing up. So I think that's it for today after candy. And I appreciate you guys all being here, but I just thought I was going to make it a short one. And I will be on again on Friday. So, all right. All right. So where are things heading between you and Nate? Let's see. I like that. It's all about the harvest. Where are things headed between me and Nate? The Star card. Well, it seems like you guys both desire each other. You both want the same thing. You're friends in flirting, so it's about trust in the process. Surrender. Just allow it to unfold. Seems like you like flirting with each other. You got a King of Swords you're dealing with. So somebody who, doesn't show their emotions that easily. But he's also very focused, possibly in work or his other accomplishments and things like that. And could be overwhelmed with that. I do see the Emperor card again. That's showing work type stuff. But I do see a possibility of you guys building a commitment together. And the Ace of Cups is showing up. So I am seeing possibility of love blooming between the two of you. I am seeing you got to trust the process though and allow it, because right now it's basically it's basically you guys are flirting with each other and both desire one another, but it's unfolding right now. So potential for a relationship. I like the cards: Ace of Cups, Emperor, and Star card. Right, and your King of Swords. I don't know what sign. All right, guys. No worries, Valerie. Thank you for being here. Yes, Valerie, your question was just done. You snooze, you lose. Thank you guys for being here. Sorry I'm making it a quick night, but like I said, I just want to go chill. It's about to thunder and rain here, and I've been working so much. I'll be live tomorrow with Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer, and again on Wednesday and Thursday. I'll be at membership tomorrow at Tuesday at 3:30 or 4. And oh, you're an Aqua. Look at that, Candy. There you are. Right. So I answered the questions to everybody that came through. These are paid questions. I don't see. All right. All right. I love you guys. I will pull one card for you, Hiromi. Hiromi, I'll pull a card for you. Hold on. It's a relationship question. Is this person in highest good for you? I have the Ten of Swords and I have the Temperance card. All right. So I'm seeing that trust your heart of all hearts. All right. It feels like this person might have caused you pain or may cause you pain. All right. So this is about trusting in the process. And also the Ten of Swords is showing me that trust your intuition here because you already know. All right. What are you trying to do in this world? Your purpose is what you're supposed to be trying to do. All right. Your purpose. Filling your own cup, falling in love with yourself, being authentic, and doing you. All right. Thanks, Goodman. Thank you, everybody. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Thanks, Goodman.